The office temperature war that accidentally flooded our entire floor. So I work in one of those modern, open concept offices where the only thing thinner than the walls is my coworker Dave's patience. For TTWO years, Dave and I have been locked in a silent, brutal war over the office thermostat. Dave likes it cold, like Antarctic Research Station cold. I, on the other hand, would prefer not to see my own breath while I'm typing. Every time he'd crank it down to 65, I'd wait for him to go to the break room and nudge it back to 72. It was petty, it was constant, and it was exhausting. Last Tuesday, I decided to end it. I didn't want to argue anymore. I wanted a permanent win. I bought this tiny, high-powered USB hand warmer off the internet. It's about the size of a silver dollar. While Dave was at lunch, I used some heavy-duty mounting tape to stick it directly underneath the thermostat sensor on his side of the partition. The plan was perfect. The sensor would pick up the heat from the hand warmer, think the room was boiling, and blast the AC but only on Dave's side. I figured he'd get a little chilly, admit defeat, and finally let me set the temperature. Yeah, it worked too well. Within 20 minutes, the AC was screaming. It sounded like a jet engine taking off. Dave was sitting there in a full winter parka, teeth literally chattering, but he refused to back down. He's that stubborn. But then we heard this loud, metallic crack from inside the wall. Apparently, the AC had been running so hard for so long that the condensation line froze solid, expanded, and kaboom. Water started pouring out of the ceiling tiles like a monsoon. It wasn't just a leak, it was a flood. And of course, the water fell directly onto Dave's brand new $3,000 custom gaming laptop. The smell of fried electronics hit the air, and my stomach just dropped. I felt like a total monster. I ended up confessing, and I had to spend my entire tax refund to replace his laptop. Dave forgave me, or so I thought. But Dave is a special kind of petty. Instead of getting mad, he secretly signed my work phone up for a premium alert service for local livestock auctions. Every morning at exactly 5:30 a.m., I get a high-volume text notification telling me the current market price for goats. It's been 6 months. I've tried to block it. I've talked to IT. Nothing works. I now know more about the price of boar goats in rural Ohio than I do about my own job. Well played, Dave. Well played.